Hello and welcome to Random Game Monday. Today we are playing Spell Brigade. 1.0 launched late last week, I think. So there's a huge new rework. And yeah. I booted it up and they reset the achievements, so I was just sitting there getting every achievement that I've unlocked already. So that was interesting. Oh, they reset this as well. Okay. Yeah, I'll max that out. Damage is always good. Let's see, size of revive. Yeah, I don't need any of the revive stuff. Definitely want that one. Yeah, I'll grab that one. Caspi. Spell size. Let's see. Increases your luck. Yep, I'll get that one. Dodge. Can lock specific improvements so they stay in place until the next level up. That's pretty cool. That's new. And obviously I want my crit chance. I'll increase health, I suppose. Alright. How do I scroll? Says there should be a scroll, but it's not working on controller or whatever. Okay. Oh, big head. That's funny. Okay. And they do have a new wizard, which you can just buy with gold. Okay, interesting. 10% gold. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Make Hattie ascend. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep the one that I have on. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, they had that before. Threat levels, fine. Oh yeah, they have the new covenants. Steve Harmony. Yeah, and they have the, so where you can make it a URL and have up to 3 less spells. They have the 3 different levels. So you have 1 less spell, 2 less spells, 3 less spells. Increases your devotion, making you ascend faster. Yeah. We'll do 2 less spells. Okay. And there we go. So it'll be Rune Burst and whatever else we end up finding, I suppose. Base crit damage. Okay, why is there no... Go ahead and boost it up, I suppose. Why is it so quiet? don't think I've ever had a game get it that much affected by the master volume. 30 is usually fairly loud still, but I guess they actually have it nicely tuned. Or dodge. Which is a pleasant surprise, honestly. Oh yeah, Spirit Barrage, that's the new spell. Shower enemies with an array of spears that strike the ground in formation. Yeah, let's try it out. Okay, so it randomly targets. That's pretty cool. Kind of hits in a line. That can be pretty nice. I do like that quite a bit, actually. I wonder what the upgrades for it will be. I could see size. Size seems like it would make sense. What's the button for pin? Oh, I just do that? Okay. Oh, right. Run away. Thunder. The heck? It's kind of like the Jack and Daxter thing I did. I had to herd the yak cows. Spellcast speed, yes please. Nice. And now they ascend to heaven. An additional line of spears. Oh. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. I like that a lot. Crit chance. I have a 30% crit chance, nice. Very good. Very good. Okay, sure, I guess we'll just increase the damage of the spears. So I think there's a actual, like, display when my rune burst is going to crit. Because one of the runes is occasionally much larger than the others. I think that one is the one that's going to crit. I don't know. I haven't actually got it to hit anything yet, so... what is my dodge chance currently? 32%. I will do mana gain. Leveling faster is always nice. I don't think they have an achievement in this where you don't level anything. Could be wrong. Spell range. It'd be cool if there, let's see. No, okay. I was hoping to see if I could add like an actual numbered timer or change the color of some things, but it doesn't look like it. Base move speed is pretty good. What is my move speed currently? 0. Yeah, I will go ahead and grab that then. Being able to maneuver is very useful in this game. As you can probably see, I can get swarmed pretty quick. I just fully, straight up just touched that on accident. I've already done the achievement to do a mission without taking damage, I believe. Because I don't know for certain if that is one that stuck around. An actual, like, sound. Okay. I'm just getting a range for this spell, which isn't bad, but not really what I want per se. Got this for a general modifier. Crit damage increased by 1% for every common. Gain 10% every level. I'll do crit damage for every common. The second one not gonna go in, okay. Cast speed. Oh, it did. That's kind of crazy. Nice. Spears heal you and your teammates. That's kind of crazy, but I want the additional rune. There's more coverage. Which is just very nice. Okay, the wall of monsters is coming. Cast speed, now we get our first. Let's do lightning now. This one is very good to get lightning on, I think. Just because, especially once you get it upgraded to where it rotates around you, it just has very good coverage. Perhaps not like the highest damage It used to be one of the highest damage spells, but I think they've nerfed it a couple times to where it's a little more even now between the others. Cast speed for the spears, that's good. So they have new of the shooter ones, huh? They're gonna shoot 3 instead of just 1. That's lovely. I don't know if that's a change that I super enjoy. Just because those are my least favorite in general. Hermit crab enemies. We'll just do cast speed. Cast speed's good. The faster they come out, the faster you do damage. Sometimes a higher DPS is better than a higher burst. Sometimes. Not always. I guess I kind of have both though. I think the rune burst is kind of my main DPS. Okay, what do I get? Ice. Sure. I'll do ice. So rune burst is my like lots of damage really quickly. Lots of little damage very quickly. And then the spears are kind of high damage occasionally. I'll increase my luck. Clear the soul sludge. Okay. Always gotta grab the reds when they show up. It's just really good. And there's a mana gain anyway, so it's very handy. Yeah, we'll do damage for that. Not really even gonna actually clean all of this up before it finishes, yeah. Runes are cast at bursts, yep. Now I just need to get the augment to where it rotates, and then this will be full circular coverage. An additional rune is also good. More damage. Okay, there should be another one of those chests for the general augments around somewhere. Yeah, I'm kind of getting myself pinned in the corner. There we go. Ow. There it is. Holy cannoli. Okay. Luck by 8 is really good. Okay. 10% armor increased by 10 every time you complete an objective. Yeah. That is quite a lot. Armor increased by 50. What is my armor now? 50? Oh, okay. I guess I didn't have armor before. Spell damage of the spears. Spear damage? Not that high right now. Huh. Interesting. Crit chance. It's always nice when you can get it to where you crit very often. Spell damage, or spell damage again, just so we can get our second. Yeah, and we're gonna go double lightning. Okay. Additional rune. Very good. More luck. Because higher luck means that I have a higher chance of getting rarer upgrades when I level up. 12% dodge, that's really nice. Making my dodge 50%. So I have a 50-50 chance when I'm going to get hit of taking damage or not. At least that's how it should be. Spell damage. Okay, so the next quote-unquote objective should be the boss. Yeah, we'll do cast speed, why not? This will put me a 50% mana gain. That's very nice. Even more cast speed. $300 more health. I'll just do spear damage. Don't really need the health right now. Especially not with a 50% dodge. Now, I say that as I take 120 damage. I kind of wish I could see what exactly my speed was on that spell, but they don't have it where you can see that individual stat. Just have your DPS, total damage, and how long you've had the spell. Which is okay, I guess. Base cast speed. Okay, cool. And do double ice, but I think we'll do ice fire. So they're frozen and burning. What the heck was that? 12% crit chance, that's nice. What's my crit chance at 48? I got a little spooky. Yeah, there's like a giant purple ball of XP that I broke and it just gave me a bunch of little large XP balls. Level up thrice in 2 seconds. Oh. Move speed. Base damage. Dodge chance. That's cool. That's an achievement I never had before. It's a tough one to get. %. There's my base cast speed. Yeah, I'll do that because that'll give me a 30%. Yeah, there's another one of those. That's kind of cool. So it's an enemy that's carrying a giant thing of XP. As soon as you start to damage, they start to run away. Okay, so they do kind of still go feed into where the boss is gonna spawn. Interesting. Swordfish. And he's dead. He died very fast. This scroll cannot be obtained from a scroll chest during a mission. Sure. I'll grab the reroll as well. How do I ascend? I don't know. Hardcore. I don't have hardcore unlocked. Alright, let's try Devotion 3 on severe difficulty in the first area. Cast speed. Let's go luck. I don't remember if luck also affects crit chance. Yeah, one more cast speed. More health. On this difficulty, yeah, that'll probably be useful. Enemies do a lot more damage. Okay, hear the wall coming from... Okay, that's not where I thought it was coming from, but... It still works. Alright. Running in circles, cheering the enemies. More damage. Okay. Yeah. Yep, that was quite a lot of damage just for one of those little guys. Yeah. Yep. Rotating pattern. Very good. %, crit chance, nice. Health pot, very nice. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll go ahead and top off my health, just to be safe. Okay, wall's coming. Ow, okay, that nearly killed me. Jeezums. Should have been a little more on top of dodging that. That is crazy it did that much damage. Okay, we'll do this to get our element. Please be lightning. Yeah, we'll do acid. Means I can kill things I've already hit faster. Okay, the chest where the global upgrade should be spawned in, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, let's go movement speed. Because we a little slow right now. There it is. Okay, I could really use... Okay, I really could have used something that gave me health back, but it is what it is. Let's do luck. Okay. Okay, cast some bursts. I wonder if... Okay, I want to try locking that. Because if... Okay, now it's the moment of truth. Yeah, okay, so next time I get an augment, that one will show up. Gotcha. That makes sense. I was hoping that I could maybe get it to where when I leveled up I got that. But no. That's okay. Would have been a little busted. Just a wee bit. And we've got the triple shot guys now. Lovely, lovely. My crit chance is pretty high. Oh man, thought I weaved through that. Apparently not. Okay, I could really use another health potion, but don't think one of they drop a lot less often on this difficulty is one of the modifiers, I'm sure. Don't entirely remember. Yeah, not really a way to check either. Oh, there was health regen there. Oh well. One health regen a second isn't that crazy. Well, I guess it could be. But not really. Spell damage. Yep. Definitely need that if I'm going to survive this. Sure. We'll do armor. look into that. Spell damage. Okay, those don't go on forever. That is good to know. I hear the wall. Base damage by 20%. Nice. Sacrifice. Okay. Oh, there's a health potion there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go with movement speed. Sweet Jeebus. Ah, damn it, he's gonna block that. Okay. I thought I was gonna get hit there. Not gonna lie. Okay, a little more stable in health. I guess we'll do that. Range isn't the greatest at the moment, but that hasn't super mattered because generally I'm fairly surrounded. I also just want to work on this so I can get the second element upgrade. Yeah. Nice. There. Ow. Luck's increased by 1 every time you don't spend your rerolls. I'll do the 10% every... level up. Do this for the upgrade. Initial hit pushes nearby enemies away from the target. Inflict target is increasingly slowed. Initial hit inflicts splash damage on nearby enemies. Pushing away sounds really nice. Keep the more melee-oriented ones away from me. And the exploding ones, honestly, for that matter. Gives me 69% crit chance. Nice. Whoa. Okay. Move speed. Let's do crit damage since I'm critting fairly often. That'll translate to better damage. Oh boy. Dodge. Spell damage. Dodge chance. Spell damage. Okay. Okay, cool, I got it. I think cast speed is going to help me a lot here. Man, having those guys really turned this into a bullet hell. Holy crap. Cast speed. Cast speed. Nice, it's doing pretty good. And again, that's useful. Ow. Should not have got hit by that. I kinda just walked into it on accident. Crit damage, I suppose. Yeah, 75% crit chance. very much going to be critting more often than not. My god, I hate having that many spitters. Holy shit. Holy crap! I'm gonna die because of all of them. It's too many. A pretty insane cast speed right now. With the acid, it's pretty good. Okay, I should get some reprieve once the boss starts to spawn. That's not for another little bit. Damn. Got stuck on the exploder. When do they become ascended? I don't know. Okay, so I didn't have another one until now. Gotcha. Okay, we'll do one more run, I think. Let's do... Let's go ahead and do this one. And we're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Okay. Okay, so I think one of the augments allows the daggers to pierce so they don't stop just on the first enemy they hit. which will be really nice. And there's also one that makes it to where they also shoot behind you. It's also really good. Do a lot of damage. Yeah, let's go move speed. Oh, that was close. I don't know what augment I really want. Yeah, probably that one. Just better coverage. Every mana orb you pick up has 15% chance to heal you for 1 HP. Do I have any dodge? I have 20%. I'm gonna lock that one for next time, but I think I'm gonna do this. And those spitters must really be a menace for standstill builds. We need a lot of dodge. Dodge is nice, but I want to get the element. And I'll do fire. Although, yeah, I really would have wanted lightning. Honestly. These are very high burst damage, so they're not really lasting to take the burn. So lightning would have been better. Oh well, I did not get lightning. My options are fire or ice. Both of which do not matter if the enemy dies in one hit. I guess some of these later enemies aren't dying in one hit, so there's that, I suppose. Nice cast speed. Okay, nope. Sure. Slightly slower cast speed, but it's more. I would have preferred an additional dagger instead. Geez, that's really big. That was crazy. I don't know why it was that big. Just randomly, they're sometimes really big. I don't know why. My second chest should be around somewhere. So I'm trying to find at the moment. least I thought it would be out by now. Maybe it's not until after the third objective. I guess that kind of makes sense. Went down to Golden Crab. Got it. I died very quickly. Yep, additional blade. More coverage. Very good. No. That's a new one. There it is. From what I remember, from reading the like 1.0 patch notes, if you ascend a wizard, then you get the ability to use that spell on any character. I think same, like, then that one can use any spell. I think that's how it works. I don't remember. Could be wrong, but I remember reading something like that. Being able to change your starter spell. Yeah, I'll do this. Lightning works. Don't know how dark would have done. That's a pretty big upgrade for that. Now that'll last a while. Maybe. And there's another upgrade for it. 25% damage. Okay. Critical chance. Very nice. New enemy. Okay. Scout is being a pain in the butt. Who's there? It's going alright. Don't know how much longer I'll be streaming, if I'm entirely honest. Where are the other two goats? There's one. Oh, there they are. They're both there. Gotcha. Okay. Come on. Acid, I guess. Okay. There's some survivability. Yep. Okay. 60 cast speed, I guess. Stream's going fine though. Just enjoying the game that I liked update. I guess full release. Both, technically. It is an update and a full release. Base cast speed is very good. Like overall cast speed. I really don't think that it's as effective to have multiple spells in the lower difficulties. Guess it just kind of depends on what your spell choice is. True. That does make sense. Nice, nice. Yeah, I could definitely see multiple spells good for endless mode. Because then you do really get the option for upgrading all of them. Yeah, not my favorite, but definitely still pretty strong. The winged melee guy, I can understand. At the same time, he's still really good because he has the life steal, and so if you just get a bunch of size, then it can be pretty strong. For just survivability, and the damage is pretty decent. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Is that a change from 1.0? Because I don't remember it doing that in the beta or early access. Huh. Maybe that's why I felt his damage fall off the more size I got. You're not supposed to do that. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, that makes sense. Is Maggie still really strong? I remember Aurora Wings being really good. Yeah. Really, stars are comparable now? That's cool. I do like the imps too. Might not be as good, but they're pretty fun. I'll run Burb. Scepter Mage is fun, yeah. Keyword being yet, yeah. Yeah, we'll go Astral Riftland. Yeah. That does sound pretty fun. Yeah, let's just go full focus on birds. 20 to 30 second duration is pretty crazy. Especially on scepters if you have a bunch, if you have that many. That is pretty good. Ascending Moon Mage unlocks scepters. Yeah. Well, having someone to talk to also helps Frozen. I mean, yeah, I do too, but it's a little different. In this circumstance, I guess. I don't know. Not really. It is also a thing of like having a game that I don't have to focus too much on. So I can actually kind of like chat about stuff. Yeah, I don't know why that exists. It is a little odd. More cast speed, more birds. Oh, that's cool. So I could technically start earning money. Interesting. I had to be on the ice too. That's really annoying. Okay. You don't have to do that. Oh, okay. By relics, do you mean the scrolls that are in the cases? Yeah. Okay. I have been having a little bit of trouble finding the third one, but other than that, Bountiful Quest is pretty good. Yeah. That's where I've been searching, but I don't know. It's a little rough in the later time of the enemy spawn rate. Ow. Yeah. Well, even single player, it was showing up. I don't think it matters, multiplayer or single player. Oh no, you said can't see it right away. Oh, okay. True. Well, everything but relics. Relics aren't shown in single player. Those are almost faster than me. Actually, I think it might be faster than me. They don't turn as well, though. That's the difference. Okay, I really need to get movement speed. Run, Maggie, run! And this objective seems like it's going to suck on this map. Oops. Dang. I just walked right into that. Oh well. Not as used to that map. Hattie has the bonus again, huh? I'm just gonna go first map and see if I can complete it on second difficulty. Let's just do damage. Maybe cast speed would have been better. I think having more birds out is a little more beneficial, maybe. It is kind of interesting that each run is only like 30 minutes if you make it all the way to the end. Yeah. Stuck on the wall. Ascend the mana beasts. I don't like any of these. Sure, increase crit damage. It's only 1% per common, but you see 3 commons every level up, so, or 3 upgrades every level, which could be commons. It goes up pretty quick, especially in the earlier levels. Probably should have taken that cast speed upgrade earlier on. Definitely think more birds is a little more useful than damage. See, lightning? No. Go with acid, I guess. Sounds like it's to the left, yeah. Okay. And this one's going to be tough with the enemies, kind of. Okay. Oh, okay. Seems like it's going to be a slightly annoying pattern. Okay, hopefully... Nope, okay. I had a feeling. Okay. That sucks. Didn't quite feel like there was enough time for that, but a lot of luck involved in that one. Movement speed. Okay, got that one at least. Yeah, we'll make birds explode. There's a fireball just waiting. And 25% more cast speed though, that's nice. %15 more, and I guess I'll do that one. More movement speed means more maneuverability. Crit chance isn't very high. Crit damage hasn't super come into play. Yeah, we'll increase crit chance. Crit chance is useful. More general spell damage is also useful. Yeah. That's pretty good for cast speed. Nice. Sending out birds quite frequently now. Jeez, okay. Yeah, I forgot I needed to buy that one. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, and just leave it on devotion 3. I'm gonna do one more run, I think, and then I'm gonna call it for stream today. Yeah, those look like they move so much faster. And that has a lot of health. Gives a lot of XP though. I think I remember why I didn't like this map. This is the character where I would really like to get lightning. As the first infusion, because then you get the random infusions and that can just be really nice to spread around. And cutting it very close on that. Let's see. Another one that I really like having cast speed on because you can spawn them more often, and then that gives you a higher chance for ones that have elements. Yes. No, they will always have lightning. Very good. Definitely worth the reroll. Nice. Oh man. Ugh. Having these extra, like, things going on. And I guess it's not much different than, like, the wall of things running at you, or being ringed in, or having the fire tornadoes. This is going. More cast speed. More cast speed. Definitely think cast speed is one of like the best options for this character. Because then you just can have a crap ton of imps out at once. And that is very good. I'm not entirely sure what second element I want. Acid is probably one of the better options. Double lightning is a decent option. Okay, well that's 25% increase the damage, so I will take that. Okay, what do we get? Double lightning or... dark? You know what? We'll do dark. Seems like it could be kind of fun. Why are we going this way? No, that's not at all what I wanted. Yeah, I got stuck. In there. Okay. Sure. Summon an additional imp. Current upgrades I have, my enemies will mostly just fight each other. I think double lighting probably would have been better though. Okay. Very much pinned. Okay, I got out. Okay, this one's not so bad once they really start killing each other. And they're gonna last quite a long time. So what happens now that he's on my side? Is he building up the XP ball? I don't know. Scheiße. Ow. I don't really know if I need them to last much longer than they do right now. Considering their job is mostly just to kind of spawn and convert the enemy into my friends. And then go away. Oh, this is the dead end. More damage, I believe. It means faster conversion. I believe. I could be wrong. Oh boy. Nice. Got all the scrolls this time. I don't know if my crit chance is fast enough. Kragwa, the bloated one. Nice. Kragwa, the wrathful one. Is the boss stuck somewhere? No, there it is. No. Okay, his name didn't change, but the zone is now shrinking. And now he's pushing me away instead of pulling me closer. Interesting. Oh, he's dead. Nice. explodes on death, huh? Right. That is gonna do it for me. I hope you enjoyed the stream of the Spell Brigade. I'll still be streaming Jack 2 tomorrow. And Wednesday, Thursday, I've not yet figured out what I'm going to do. If you have any ideas, you can message me about them. Or leave them in the comments of the YouTube VOD. Either way, I hope to see y'all later. I will now... See ya!